right, just back up. She's pregnant.
Everyone wants to live in an area that is safe and peaceful.
You tell me her first name and last name, and I can almost guarantee you I will her.
Unfortunately, some people have crazy neighbors who make that dream impossible.
And he poured something in the car. I'm home alone.
All right.
And I woke up to the...
What's your name?
I'm having
No, it's okay.
a panic attack.
No.
But once the police get involved, these crazy neighbors from hell quickly end up in handcuffs.
Mom, I would like to start... Shut the f*** up!
On July 20th, 2024, residents of an apartment complex called the police to complain about a man who was harassing people. The suspect's neighbor had invited him over, but soon realized the man was extremely unhinged.
Hey, sir. Can we talk to you real quick, man?
No, I'm busy.
What's up?
I'm busy
Doing what?
on a phone call for my job.
All right, we just need to talk to you real quick.
About what? Hold on. Yes, sir. Sir, I've been approached by officers. For some reason, his...
Guys, no.
Shut up, you square. This piece officer. Round head, bald head. Shut your square up. I'm sorry, sir. Yes, sir. I will call you right after. I need to take care of this. Yes, sir. Okay, bye.
All right, so what's going on, man?
I don't know. You wanted to talk to me, you square pig.
Okay, we got a call that you were over here.
Yeah,
Like threatening someone.
Threatening?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. And I said what?
The officer tried to calmly handle the situation so as to not escalate it. At the same time, an additional officer spoke to the neighbor. The neighbor said the young man, identified as 21-year-old Tony, had gotten into a situation with his family and was most likely drunk.
Came over here to hang out. Too drunk, I can't deal with it. I'm getting a headache. I'm like, bro, you gotta go to your sister's because your sister lives down over there. I don't know if his sister's home because the phone dead. He doesn't want to charge it. He just wants to talk and yell and scream, bro. So I'm like, all right.
So I was threatening somebody and they had a dog.
That's just what I'm hearing. That's why.
Yeah, get your ears checked, you square pig. I don't have any information for your square. I have a question for you though.
Yeah.
How often do you and your wife have sex? Very little often, huh? I guarantee you what? You tell me her first name and last name, and I can almost guarantee you I will her. I'll catch this on camera. You wanna know what? Record his face. Here's your part. I already know his wife and his daughter.
Is this your friend?
Hell no, I don't know him, gang.
He don't know me. Guess what, square? And you see him trying to connect us and just like a square pig. No, guess what? Alyssa, your daughter? Yeah, I know her. Yeah. Guess what? I want to tell you something.
Look, man, I've never met you before.
Shut the up.
Tony continued to spew vile insults. The officers knew that handling the insane man was going to take some coordination, so the officer let Tony continue to incriminate himself as the other officer gathered more information.
His wife? Let me guess. Her name's Alyssa. Record his face. Are you recording it? And his daughter? Her name's Eva, isn't it? Yeah. And she's about, what, 21? My age? Yeah? Guess what? No, I can promise you she's 21 and my age. Because I have a video of us having consensual sex that I'd love to post across the internet. I'm talking about her head. I mean, take it, and I was literally in her throat. I'm talking about, I was literally her throat.
The officer asked Tony for his ID, but he claimed he didn't have it on him. He then started to accuse the officers of racially profiling him.
Of course he's gonna try, right? Of course. I'm a black male. He's gotta try. There's gotta be something on this, right? So square the on, bro. Look how this standing right now. I'm like, who the do you think you the are?
Where do you live at?
Well, I mean, okay. Where do you live at?
Well, it doesn't make any sense.
So why does where I live that make any sense?
Because I'm not acting the way.
Where do I your daughter? Why does that matter?
But I'm not. It makes sense because I'm just.
You know,
honestly,
I'll tell you what.
You're walking around.
Sometimes
you're walking around here causing a problem with people.
No, I'm not. And guess what? You're gonna tell him how he just told you how it wasn't causing any problem, right?
The officer told Tony that his friend wanted him to leave his apartment because of his disgusting behavior. The officer was told Tony had come from his sister's house, but Tony would not tell him where she lived.
I mean, I might have came out as a dick, and I'm sorry, you know. I've had a couple drinks tonight. I lost my job. I got a couple drinks. I might have said some rude things to people at the bar, but hey, you hear it from the totem? Hey, what did he tell you about my sister?
He said you were trying to walk to her house.
I was trying to, you hear him? Walk to my sister's house. Do you want to tell him or should I? My twin sister has been dead for the last 10 years.
Do you have another sister?
None.
Okay, who do you live with in?
By myself. I pay my own bills, officer.
The officer graciously asked Tony if he would like a ride home, but Tony declined the offer. It was clear Tony was only interested in one thing, causing problems, as he then continued to berate the innocent officers and ask them to perform for him.
Shut the up. Shut up. I'm talking to an adult, okay?
Then you talk to him.
See yourself out. Thank you.
Go talk to him then.
I'm working on that. Can you just... Yeah? Good boy. Good. Look at that. Tax dollars hard at work. Hey, I'll tell you what, watch this. Spin around, boy. Spin around. Watch my tax dollars hard at work. Spin around. And what the f?
He's staying with you? You don't know him at all, right? I'm just watching. You just watching it? All right.
Hey, you don't know me for real.
Hell no, gang. For real? If I did, I would let you in the crib. I don't know you.
Bro. Dead.
Like to meet him and he can come in with you? I think I'm met him enough. Okay.
At this point, Tony's friend came back outside and said he had Tony's sister on the phone, who apparently was still alive.
His sister wants to talk to him. Is that all right?
Absolutely.
Your sister
Okay.
wants to talk to you.
Yo.
The speaker. She can hear you.
Yeah, what's going on? You said go home? But I am home, Susanna. I'm in the peace and free. And can y'all believe?
Back the up.
Stay away.
You hear that?
See, I already
It
disrespected
be
me.
your
Try to
own
fight my
people.
father
No,
and
I-
follow
Shut the
me.
up and walk on, you useless. Nobody was talking to you.
I'm so sorry for
Baby.
You
sorry
are
for-
as useless.
You walk up on me, I'm gonna beat your ass like your mama should have, baby.
Yeah, you just don't walk up on me or
Get away
what?
from her.
Or what?
Get away from her.
You hear this?
Been threatening me,
Okay.
and I'll make a report.
A
You need to
threat?
get from down here.
Please tell me, what was the threat? Did I
Walk
tell
up
her
on me?
that I value my
trying to fight me?
toilet
I'll be
paper?
standing over here doing-
Did I
I'll
wipe
fight
my
my-
ass with more than her
Trying to fight my
life?
father.
Is that
My
a
father
threat?
drove all the way from out of town to come
I
visit
mean, like,
me. He made
honestly,
my father leave.
mind you, both y'all know who my
He
mom
needs
is.
to get
I would
himself
assume
home.
so. You
He
don't?
lucky my son not here.
See that? They don't know who mom.
He lucky my son not here.
I know. I don't want to tell her who mom is because it's going to be bad news for her.
Tony stumbled around the grass lawn, continuing to yell and disturb the neighbors. He then picked up his cell phone and began talking with someone on the other end as if he had suddenly grown a different personality.
Mom, before I was so rudely interrupted, yeah, his name is Goss now? Yeah, I mean, he came up to me quoting that I was being racially arrogant to my friend. Now, I'm not going to lie. Officer Divine, he's been nothing but sweet. He's been nothing but nice. No, and I'm not going to lie. I know that I have a temper, and I tried to apply that to him, but he cut that out. No, immediately. And I mean, honestly, we need more officers like him in the field. I mean, because how else how are you going to know if your officers are worth? You got to put them to the test.
Do you want to ride to your mom's house and...
Right, yes.
You do?
I'm not talking.
You're not talking to anybody. Your phone's off.
What makes you think I want to ride anywhere, officer?
Tony's friend was still outside, trying to do what he could to help. But the officers told Tony's friend to go back upstairs to avoid triggering further hostility from the suspect. The officers decided they were going to wait for someone to come pick Tony up.
I mean, what are y'all actually getting paid for right now?
To talk to you.
For what?
So you don't harass the public.
I'm not harassing anybody.
You've harassed every person that's walked near you.
Name one.
The nice ladies that walked up here. You're tying up this gentleman's afternoon because he's got a show.
Shut your square up. Freedom of speech. Is this not America?
Is it?
I'm sorry. Is this? You know what? I'll tell you what. Arrest me. I'm sorry, Adolf. Toss me with the Jews. I didn't know this was Germany.
After some time of this grueling back and forth, Tony's sister finally showed up to retrieve him.
Huh?
In God's name, are you doing?
No.
Go get
No.
in the car. If you tell me no, we're gonna have a problem. Go get in the car now.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, Tony. This is gonna be a fine line. You are not gonna like.
You're not about to come over here and just take
what?
their side.
I
You
don't
have
care.
no
Let me tell you
idea
something.
what the was going on.
Tony, let me tell you
And you're just about to pull up and immediately give these losers the satisfaction that they're looking for by bossing me to get in the car. I will sleep outside every day of the week if I have to before I give Officer whatever the his name is and cornball number 2 satisfaction. Excuse me? I thought we were family.
Tony.
The You want to walk up to me talking about get in the car?
Yeah.
You believe this?
Yeah.
Shut the up talking to me.
Tony.
No. Tony, what? What?
I'm gonna punch you in your throat.
You're about to what?
Punch you in
That
your
sounds like assault. Let's get her on the wraps, right?
Please.
Dude, I'll take my shoes untied. How about you tie that, you public servant? Either one of y'all. Let's get the public servants to work.
Tony's sister asked the officers to take him to jail, but the officers said they did not have enough to charge him for disorderly conduct or trespassing.
You hear her?
Tony, shut the f up in my mouth. No, just say no, I don't care. No,
You can't take him for disorderly conduct.
Go that way. Stop talking to my mom.
can't even take you for trespass.
Hey, go that way.
So.
Because if you yell at you're getting my mouth like that. So go that way. Look at me, you and me right now. Calm, please. Who are you right now? Who is this?
What do you,
His
Tony?
eyes are like. I don't know if
Tony,
he
do you
has
need to go to the
psych-
hospital? Did you take drugs?
I think he did. 'Cause
I
he
didn't.
he did.
Okay,
Can we get an ambulance? Can we get him restrained in the hospital,
Tony,
please?
look at me. I need you to talk to me real quick.
Breathe.
Because there are a bunch of people here that are concerned about you. You are not acting in your right mind.
Hey, Mom. Mom, I would like to start. Shut the f up.
Now you're going to jail. Roll over. Put your hands on your back.
Watch them.
What is wrong with you?
Tony wanted the officers to do their job, so they did. Although the officers successfully handcuffed him, that was not the end of their struggles with him.
As much as I have done for you,
Jackie.
leave us alone. Don't ever reach us again.
Tony, what is
You clear this up right now.
I'm not clearing up.
Okay.
This is your fault. That's what you
You're
get.
gonna grab your stuff.
Okay.
Take a breath, Ty.
And that's fine.
You're anti-criminal.
And that's fine. Hey!
Ever.
You know what? I didn't want to have to
If
do
you
this.
ever.
No.
You, Tony. I paid for
When
your
and where?
flight.
I would love to stick my so deep in you.
Hey, you're
I bet you feel really good. Can I you? Think about how good our kids look. Wait! No! I know I love y'all, bro, and I'm sorry how I get off these, bro. I hate myself on it.
Dude, I think my shoulder's like dislocated for real.
Do you see these boys? Do y'all know who my dad is? Google and who said that?
Let go of the phone.
Who said that?
Let go of
Who
the
said that? Who said who's my dad? Who the said it?
Let go of the phone.
You know what? That's fine. That's fine. That is so fine. Yeah. Hey, listen, between me. Oh!
Relax.
Ah!
All right. Do a leg.
Ah!
Leg like on his legs. There you go. Okay, relax.
My dad is Antonio. He's the city for this thing. Ow!
Don't touch me, you hear me?
You see
Do
that?
not touch me.
You see that?
Do you understand that?
You see that? You see that? Guess what? Just like that, you lost your job.
He was charged with domestic battery, aggravated assault, and resisting arrest. On October 22, 2023, police were called to a neighborhood when someone reported that two sisters were threatening violence against their neighbor.
Ain't nobody called the cops. You talking about you fat? Ain't nobody called the cops. Ain't called no. You know damn well nobody called the cops. Nobody called no stop.
Stop.
No, I'm not doing nothing with this.
Give it back.
It's my grandma's bag.
That's fine. I'll give it back later. Just give it for now. What's going on?
I said shut up. No, stop playing with me.
What's going on?
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
All right, just hang up.
You a cop caller. You a cop caller. You a cop caller.
What
You
happened?
like that? Come on, you call who calls the cops? You doing all that stuff out of it, but you don't touch me.
Just
I'm
tell
not.
me
Don't
what's
touch
going on.
me. No, I don't
You're gonna
talk
just get locked and walk off. Be gone. Bye.
Come on. Man. Man. You gotta go. You gotta go.
The two sisters had allegedly threatened their disabled neighbor and his 11-month-old daughter. The officers gave the two sisters two options: to walk away or get locked up.
I can.
Tell us where we can, bro. We're going across the street.
I don't give a just go away. Bye.
Why don't you have
The road. You, get out the road. Let's go. Come on. Figure it out.
The officers then turned their attention to the woman who called 911 to get more information about how this all started. The woman claimed the two sisters routinely approached her in the neighborhood, aggressively threatening violence.
I would come out here. Okay, yes, I do. I'd be drinking with my baby dad, and that's it. But every time they want to sit here and walk past, they want to act like they want to do something, or act like they want to hit my child or my baby dad. You see my baby dad, he's disabled.
Who's your child?
My child's Escalating.
Are they like the same age or something, or like how young are they? They look
They
young.
about like 20 and 18.
They're 20?
Yes. My daughter is 11 months.
Jesus.
Yes. I be getting multiple messages from them. Talk about, I'm going to kick over your baby stroller, I'm going to on your baby, I'm going to do this and that to you and your child. I've been calling y'all.
The woman said she was given previous advice by the police to press charges against the two sisters. She claimed she pressed charges, but that did nothing and did not stop the two sisters from repeatedly throwing threats her way.
She has a case pending. She's not supposed to be down this way. She's supposed to be either in Pennsville, no, Curtis Point, or in Philly. Her mom lived on 49 Carpenter Street.
All right.
And they've been told her to stay away from us, but she don't.
Well, we'll hang out, because if she's going to continue, she's going to get locked up. Just don't say nothing back, all right?
I've been trying to. Every time I'll walk my baby to my grandma's house for me to go to work. They'll try to follow me, this, that, and the third. I'm tired of it. I asked somebody to watch my baby dad just in case an incident just like this happened.
All right. Well, we'll hang out in the air.
He was like, I'll punch you in your face. She was like, punch you in the face. He was like, him, this, that, and she like, you ain't gonna punch him in the face. He can't defend himself.
Yes.
So she was like, come at somebody with arms. She was like, well, try to get up. Try to come at me. Try to do this and try to do that.
The woman was scared for her baby and her boyfriend and frustrated that the behavior was continuing. Another witness then stepped forward and backed up the woman's claims.
Oh, yeah, they were trying to jump her. Oh, no, yeah.
I constantly want to try to jump me and stuff. I don't want to fight. Yes, I don't. But if somebody's going to try to come at with two more people, I'm going to defend myself. Because why?
So, who's at 332? Are those girls arguing with those up there, or like?
The woman also claimed one of the sisters had another case pending in the courts because she brought a gun to the woman's grandmother's house, threatening to shoot them all.
But when the cops stopped her, they didn't find her with the gun, but they found the gun.
Yeah. Okay.
So she got locked up for I don't know how many days or whatever, and then they released her and said she got a court case tip.
Yeah, we'll hang out in there.
Everybody is right. I do not want to fight because it's not going to do, I'm telling you this right now, because if they going to keep coming at me, somebody's going to wind up getting hurt. Right. All them glass bottles right here, they kept throwing at us. Talk about fight. The glass bottles right here, the glass bottles right there, they almost hit my baby dad, so I had to block them and hit me on my knee. They was throwing hella bottles, getting off the step right there.
Meanwhile, The two sisters had made their way across the street, and it looked like they were engaging in a very heated confrontation with another neighbor. The officers quickly approached to secure the situation.
You're under arrest.
Why are you touching me? She's pregnant.
All right, just back up.
She's pregnant. She's pregnant.
Get up. Okay, back up. I'm not going to tell you again. Back up.
The female officer had her partner's back and kept the other sister at a distance while they securely handcuffed the hostile sister on the ground.
Ow, my sister. Grab my phone.
I got it.
No, give it to her. Okay, I'm going to give it to you. Why the did you do all that? Don't touch me. I got it.
All right.
Exactly.
Come on.
I can't see. Can you fix that thing so I can see?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, and then you told me not to.
No. I'm going to court. You talking about? Exactly. Can't do. Bro, and they can't say that because I didn't do nothing.
The entire car ride was filled with the sisters arguing and claiming they did absolutely nothing wrong.
I thought you spit on the ground. I just spit on the ground. Yeah, what are you jump? Maybe he talking about, oh, jump. Oh, talking about, stay back so you can slam me on my mess. We're our last one. You just spit on the ground. Come on, spit on the ground. I don't need your help. I got it.
Here.
I don't need your help.
Get out.
I'm getting out. I don't need your help. Mr. Like, why are you being so aggressive?
Stop pulling away.
Get the off of me.
When they escorted her inside the jail and searched her, that's when she decided to unleash all her rage.
Ow!
Keep them spread, or we're gonna do it for you, okay? If you comply, this don't need to be no more, okay? Stop it right now.
Stop! You hate me!
Then just comply.
Oh, don't.
Stop me!
Here's what we're gonna do.
Stop!
Here's what we're gonna do.
Stop me! You hurt me!
Listen.
No! Get off of me!
This can stop. What I'm gonna do. Listen, I'm gonna uncuff you and send you to the bench, but stop moving. Go ahead and take this cuff off.
Oh.
Relax.
All right, you don't gotta do all that.
There you go.
That's policy. I don't
gotta do all that. That's what the I want to say. What you talking about? That's why you said. I said what the I want to say.
The two Nightmare sisters were both arrested for aggravated menacing, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. On November 25, 2022, officers were called to an apartment building. A female neighbor had locked herself out of her unit and was disrupting the peace by yelling and throwing items on the street.
Were you a little upset?
Nope, the guy on the second floor needs to unlock the back door. He's home, he turned out the light. His name's Unruly.
Oh, so he locked the door?
No, the back door I asked him to unlock, but apparently he can't come to the door.
Okay, why do you need to get in that door?
Because it's my apartment and the top one's locked.
Oh, you live upstairs?
Yeah, on the third floor. He lives on the second. Sharonda lives on the 666, the sign of her father.
The angry woman's name was Kelly. She said she locked her keys inside her apartment, and none of her neighbors would help her. The officer asked if he could see her ID, but she claimed she didn't have it on her.
You cops in Middletown know me well enough.
I've never met you before, so
Well, here's the first time.
Yeah, well, it is nice to meet you. I think someone called because they saw you throwing stuff around.
I don't give a Get me in my apartment.
Well, I don't know how I could do that without keys.
Yeah, it's called open the third floor. I live there.
Okay. How can I open the third floor if I don't have keys?
Because I live here.
Yeah, but my question to you is how can
Back on the second floor!
Kelly, I'm not asking you to yell at me. I'm asking you, so...
You know me, DeMarco Management, Naomi Martinez. I'm locked out of my 3rd floor apartment. Told this hole on the 2nd floor that's home to unlock the back door. I left it unlocked.
All right, Kelly, keep your hands out of your pockets for me.
Go yourself.
Kelly, that's not nice.
Based on Kelly's aggressive and threatening behavior, it's no wonder her neighbors did not want to come face to face with her. The officers tried to calm Kelly down, but she seemed to only get more worked up.
Do you comprende?
I comprende, Kelly.
Oh, good. You're bilingual?
No, I'm not.
Oh, really?
No.
Good. Go yourself.
Okay.
Well, knock on that door up there and ask them, you're the police, to unlock that back door. Do you understand that?
I understand that.
Well, why don't you go do it? Or go yourself.
Kelly, if you live here, why don't you have a key to the...
Because I locked my self out.
Okay. Now, why wouldn't you be let back in? All right, you're not going to walk away, Kelly.
You want to make a bet? Go yourself.
Kelly, could you stay over here? I'm going to try to help you out, but you got to stay near here if you...
Kelly then proceeded to walk away from the officers, prompting them to chase her. She wandered into traffic, making the officers nervous that she might harm herself.
Go yourself. My fist in your mother's...
Can you stand on the sidewalk or
No,
the road?
go to hell.
There's a car coming, Kelly.
I don't give a
Get the out of the road.
Get out of
Right
my
now.
face.
Stop.
Get out of my face.
Stop.
Resisting. Right.
Kelly, go your mother's. Come on. You're a... Hey, Corey Outlaw, suck my... You Sharonda.
Hand first.
You're a... just like your father.
Kelly started to spew racist language directed at her neighbors. She then made demands to the officers and refused to comply with the officers' commands unless they brought in a female officer.
What's the matter? A little difficult to take down a woman? Call a female officer now.
Kelly, stop
Call
resisting.
a female officer now.
On her hand.
Yep, there we go.
Call a female officer
Stop
now.
resisting.
Stop
resisting.
Mother. Yeah, you're a Corey Outlaw. Yeah, you're a f***ing white honky.
All right,
I'm
Kelly.
gonna kick you in your f***ing nuts. Get the f*** off me now. You bad. You're a
Why are you yelling?
Cause you're a cop. You wanna hard
your
tie
head.
me, you f***ing pig?
Watch your head. Watch your head. Sit down.
You're gonna eat my Yeah,
She looked demonically possessed as she gleefully continued to spew out hateful remarks. And it didn't stop once she was inside the squad car. In fact, it only got worse as she showed them how racist she really was.
Now you happy, Mercy? You I'm gonna you. Love Rocco. You skank. You getting arrested? Mercy White? You There's my DNA! You know what your kids are? Bacon bits. It's called a salad topping, like your mother. What's the matter, Terry? With your 3 tattoos? Are you Ishpay's crew a mobster? Huh, you pig? What's the matter, Rick and Elaine? You gonna get arrested? Huh, you bag?
As Kelly continued to talk to herself, the officers went upstairs to speak with the neighbors to get their side of the story.
I don't even let go with this woman anymore. I just can't. She's a lot.
Was did she like
Everything that was
trash can out there?
watching, I was listening to her talk to the cop. I don't even know who the first responding was.
Yeah.
First responder was. She literally started first was the trash can, so she was kicking them both, and then she tossed them to the side because they're both, one's in the street and one's down over there.
Yeah.
Then she kicked the one in the street, and she's kicking it and kicking it and kicking it, and then she's running back and forth, and then she's going to there's a apartment that's inside back there.
Okay.
So there's hers, and then there's one setback.
Okay.
So she's kicking the out of that door.
All right.
And then she's kicking her door, and then she took something that looked like I don't know, an L-shaped thing. She was hanging like a piece of wood from the
Yeah,
chair.
it's like, I think
She was
it's,
hitting
table-like.
her door with it.
The neighbor said Kelly lied about asking to be let into her apartment. Apparently, she just went straight into trying to kick her neighbor's door down instead. The woman claimed she contacted the landlord and told them she didn't feel safe anymore with Kelly living there.
I've had glass in front of the place.
I mean, it comes and goes. Like, it must be when she's on her meds. Because it's been a few months. The last time we were dealing with her often was right when she shaved her head. Which was maybe like the middle of the summer.
Yes. Because she told me that she did that because she was in jail or something like that. One day, this sofa thing, whatever, was strewn everywhere. And I was like, I came out, the backyard was full of trash. Dumbbells were like inside the grass, standing up.
Oh, she decorated.
Oh, the backyard was a total mess.
I'm just shocked they've kept her this long.
There's another chick who lives here that's probably just as crazy as she is. If not.
That's probably why we don't get called every day.
Well, you're lucky because I tolerate way too much. And this is like, tonight was just...
After collecting the neighbor's statement and wrapping up their investigation for the night, the officers drove Kelly to jail.
Mary Moose is a black beauty dealer and a nasty. Hey, Black Don't Crack Keith is a Wallingford police officer, and he's. I hope he dies on the force tonight. What, you suck your daddy's to get this job, or your mother? Oh, I think it's your mother's because you're a pushover. You better get a goddamn female officer down here because I know how to read badges. You're 1-800 call a. Oh, you shoot with your left hand because you're a. You're gonna get a female officer, you narc? You know why snitches get stitches? Because your cops are. Honey, I'm home and I had a hard day. Pour me a cold one and oh, by the way.
No LeBron or anything, no wire.
No.
Right, okay.
That's how I keep from getting a yeast infection. I'm a.
I'm just gonna have to take your jewelry off, right, Kelly?
Go for it. You already had it here before. It's Marcy White's, by the way. Pig.
I don't know who that is, I'm sorry.
It's my wife.
Kelly was then placed inside a jail cell. Kelly was charged with domestic battery, simple assault, and resisting law enforcement. On July 5, 2024, in a St. Petersburg, Florida residential neighborhood, a man was acting berserk. The man's neighbors became scared, prompting them to call the police for help. When police arrived, they confronted the unruly man and were met with resistance.
Sir, all this yelling and cussing you do,
Get in my goddamn space.
You're being
Get
disorderly.
out my goddamn space, boy.
I'm standing.
Get out my space, and I mean that.
Sir, I'm trying to give you.
You.
See, everyone's coming out of the house.
You get out my goddamn space.
No one's in your space, sir.
Goddamn
You're
get
in
out
the
my
road.
Watch this. Watch this when I make this phone call on you.
This yelling and screaming is gonna in jail.
I'm in private property.
The officer told the man that it didn't matter if he was on private property. The screaming and yelling were disturbing the peace of the neighborhood. The officer told the man he was giving him a warning, but that didn't seem to stop the man's rage.
You. Warning.
You're gonna go to jail if you keep up that yelling.
Come on in this yard, then.
Okay.
Come on in here. Bring it on in here. Bring it. I'm inviting you.
Sir. He's like all the time. I'm ready to take him to jail.
I bet I had you.
Who's coming out? So.
Bet I had you in federal court. Bring your in here.
Sir.
You.
Why are you so irate?
Down my house.
We're not
Get
in
from
your
around my
house.
house.
We're not in your yard.
I tell you what.
This
stay
is
right
public
here.
property, sir.
What's
I will.
your name? Sergeant what?
I'm Sergeant Gaskins.
Oh, I know you.
Okay.
Come on, let's go. Let's do it.
What are we gonna do, sir?
Let's do it.
What do you want to do, sir?
What the you want to do?
The irate man claimed his name was Morris G., and he continued to threaten Sergeant Gaskin. He stomped around his front yard and called the officers vile names.
All you co-defendants in that federal court. I have all you in unemployment line. Every one of you. No, I don't like you.
Okay. That's fine.
No, I don't like you fat. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, all you. Okay. Now what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Then you down there like a goddamn bunch of goddamn silly rabbits. You see me again, looking like that. You and your officer right there. You eating a few tennis.
Sir, you should go back in your house.
Make me go in the
Because
house.
all this yelling is going to get you in jail.
Go in my own yard.
So you're disturbing
Make me go in my goddamn yard there.
You're disturbing your...
I'm disturbing a piece of my own yard. You let a jury in my goddamn peers hear this. That's where we going. Going to see a jury. You put me in handcuffs. I'm going to the federal court. I'm going to sue all you, put all you in the unemployment line.
The officers were at a standstill because Morris G. was refusing to go back inside his house.
Are you supposed to be on medication?
You.
Okay. It seems like something...
You. See a goddamn thing to me. Yeah. Brother.
Dude, you need to just calm down.
You, boy. Jump the gate, boy. You think you that good? Jump it. Boy. Jump the gate. And when you see me on the street, holler at me. Holler at me. And when you boys see me on the street, holler at me.
Morris G. showed no signs of stopping. Eventually, the officers had enough of him and decided that the best thing for him and his neighbors was for them to cross the fence and give him what he was asking for.
Well, I tell you what, if I'm disturbing, take me to jail, boy. That's what you do. Take me to jail. Come on. Come on, boy. If I'm disturbing them, take me to jail.
Yep, we're going to take you to jail.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Go on in my yard. Come on in my yard. Come on, bust that gate open. Bust that gate open. I'm disturbing the peace, boy. Bust the gate open. Go on in my yard.
I'm done.
There, kid. Come on in here. Come on over here. Come on in here.
That's what I thought. Go inside.
Come on, fuck boy. Where you at?
He just closed his door.
Morris G. ran pretty quickly inside his house for someone who claimed he wanted to fight. The officers did not want to enter his home, so they hid behind the corner of the house and strategized about how best to handle the situation.
You mind if I'm contact on this one?
Well, if he runs, I'm going to tase him. Are you going to do that?
I'll tackle him.
Where you at, boy?
Let him walk.
I'm in my yard, boy. Let's do it.
If he goes right there, I can grab him. He's not getting away from me.
Yeah, but if he gets an angle...
Come on, boy. I'm in my yard. Bring your bad on. I want to see all you stuff in the federal court. You jump in my gate, I've got there. Hold on. Let me witness. I got a witness right here. Come on, boy. Now tell me I'm standing in peace right now. You truckers, eating goddamn St. Pete police, bunch of goddamn redneck.
The officers patiently waited around the corner, out of Morris G.'s line of sight. One of the officers saw Morris G.'s shadow on the grass approaching and swiftly jumped into action.
We are 15.
Oh no! Oh no!
Make sure we got eyes on that house, please.
Fall that!
Don't grab me.
Help me, baby! Help me, baby! Call the police! Call the police, baby!
During the struggle, he tangled his wrist inside his tank top, and the officer had to use a pair of scissors to cut the tank top in order to properly handcuff him.
Call the police, tell them what happened. Tell them what happened, baby.
Close that door for me, please.
I can't close that. My foot's
That's okay. I got just one hand. I'm gonna start working for his other one.
Yep. Give us your other hand.
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right, I got both.
Y'all know y'all going, y'all boys in trouble.
All this screaming.
No, y'all in trouble.
Been avoiding.
Y'all in trouble, that's all right.
All right.
Y'all in trouble. I got a witness.
All right.
I got a witness.
All right.
Back up now.
Back up. You got her. All right, let's move out of this fatal farm. We're in a fatal farm right now.
Whenever you're ready to get him up.
I'm ready. He's in cuffs. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Stand up.
Y'all tased me a whole
your
lot.
legs. Yeah, we did.
Y'all tased me a whole lot, then.
Get up on your...
Y'all did. Tased me
There you go. Get up.
Like, yeah. Hey, boy. Now we in business. Officer.
Morris G. was securely detained. The positioning of the officers and the doorway behind them was making one of the officers very nervous, and he wanted to get Morris G to the squad car as soon as possible.
Let's get out of this doorway, though. This is...
All right. Y'all in trouble. Yes, sir. Y'all in trouble, boys. Y'all is in great trouble. In my yard, climb the fence. Hey, did he climb the fence? Got in my yard. Oh, yeah.
He's got keys in his pocket.
Y'all boys in big trouble. Y'all in big trouble. Y'all know that?
You got anything sharp in your pockets?
Nah. Y'all in big trouble, though. Y'all in big trouble. Ooh, this lawsuit gonna be big. Big lawsuit. Big lawsuit against these boys. Big lawsuit against these boys. Tasing in my chest. Look at that. All in my chest. All you try to kill me, huh?
Nobody wants to kill me,
you boy. You the bad boy. Let me see how long you gonna be on that damn. Say you gonna have how long you gonna have that uniform on when I get through. You better think about that, son. You in that sergeant. You and you the officer in charge. You the officer in charge. I'm the fuck. You the officer in charge.
Morris G refused to take any responsibility and blamed the officers for the entire situation. On January 28, 2024, a woman witnessed a boy get attacked by her neighbor for handing out flyers. The woman spotted an officer on routine patrol and frantically flagged him down for help.
So I'm putting up my groceries. I heard stuff.
Stay right there. Stay right there. Okay, stay right there. I'll be talking to you in just a second.
So my kids are out riding their bikes, so I heard yelling. I'm like, okay, one of my kids are fighting, whatever. Come out. And she was like going crazy. She tried to steal his bike. Like, it was her. She was the aggressor.
Okay.
So I saw the same thing. I'm on my way up to Montgomery, and I saw these two in some sort of verbal argument. And
Hey! Stop, please!
The male neighbor said he witnessed the unruly woman chase the boy off her front lawn and grab the boy's bike.
I was getting ready to...
Stay in your porch. Stay on your porch. I'm not going to tell you again.
Okay.
Stay on your porch.
I'm going to go back to my house.
Where do you live at?
Right there,
Okay.
where I told him to stand.
Okay.
Just my stuff's
fine.
open. I don't.
You're fine. You're fine. I'll come get some information from you in a minute. 10-4.
No, not her. Not the one by the top. The one by... Who done it? Over there.
Stay over there.
Man.
Stay over there.
Go get her.
Stay over there.
Find her son.
Let me do my job, please. Let me do my job.
You need to go get her.
Let me find out what's going on.
Do right, man. She gonna put her hands on him?
Hey.
Hey.
I just got here. I'm trying to do my job. Please, let me do my job.
Phone call that somebody's attacking my son.
The father of the boy was understandably very upset that the neighbor had hit his son. The officer requested to speak to the man's son to get his first-hand account of what exactly happened.
I was about to put a flower up. She started talking to me, and I couldn't understand what she was saying, so I came closer to her. And she was like asking questions like my dad works, so I'm not trying to do this and all that. And then she just stole my flowers. And I was like, can I get those back, please?
So she grabbed, you had a bunch of them? She grabbed
Yeah,
a bunch of them?
in this orange thing.
Yeah, he's trying to make money.
And I'm good with that. Yeah. That's okay.
And then she ran over there to that house, said,
get his information, please.
She went over to that house or that one. I can't really see too well.
The boy said he couldn't see well because the woman took his glasses. The boy was putting up flyers on his neighbor's door to offer chore services. Why that would make someone so irate was something the officer needed to get answers to.
She said she lived here. Supposedly she went into this house. Well, here's his glasses.
They're telling me she sounded like she's slurring and up.
Mm-hmm.
That's put her in jail.
Okay.
So but if she's mentally handicapped or something, like, where's her people looking after her? Like, you know what I mean?
She's not mentally handicapped. We need, like...
Okay, if she's not mentally handicapped, man, yeah, like, you don't put your hands on a minor. He's out here trying to do good. All his boy does is go to church, go to the gym, and go home.
The officers called for additional units and then went back to the woman's house and knocked on the door.
Hello? Yeah. What happened with you and this young fellow over here?
knocked him on my house and said, "Sir, get away from my house."
Okay.
He said, "I'm selling a sir."
So he came to knock on your door?
Yeah. I
Okay.
gave you the
Then what? Then what happened?
I gave you the paperwork.
Uh-huh.
I was so scared. He said, "I'm going to get you." I said, "Sir, leave me alone." Paperwork here. I ran into my neighbor's house. I was scared. He called 911. I hope he did. I ran into my house and I went to bed. But, yeah, he scared me.
How did he scare you?
Did you get the paperwork?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So leave me alone.
But how was he scaring you? What was he doing that was
He kept
scary?
banging on the door. Went around the corner, banging. I live by myself. I'm scared. I said, leave me alone. He banged.
What's your first name?
Tina.
Who cares?
Tina was not making much sense, and her speech was noticeably slurred. When the officers pressed her to answer questions, she didn't want to cooperate, leaving the officers with no other choice but to detain her.
Let him figure it out.
Okay.
Go inside yet.
You're under arrest.
For what?
For battery on a juvenile.
Juvenile again.
Yeah, he's only 17 years old. Don't pull away and don't resist.
I told him, get out of my yard.
Well, when you call him over to your yard,
I did not.
ask him to come to your yard, and then you go break into your neighbor's house without permission and try to destroy his property that you took out of his hand.
My neighbor said that?
You did that.
You did that.
Did my neighbor say that?
The officer escorted Tina to the squad car, where she saw the boy and his father. Instead of being apologetic, she even taunted them.
Get my dad. Yeah. Did you get your dad?
You zip your lips.
Get your dad.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Pay for it.
Have a seat. Now you got to resist him. Charge.
Get in the car.
I'm not arresting you.
No, I'm arresting you.
No, I'm not arresting.
Have a 14 yet or no?
No, it's going to be the owner of the house.
I'm not arresting you.
What's your first name? Just give me 1 second. What's your first name?
What's yours?
You're going to get charged if you don't give me your name. You're required to tell me your name.
What's your name?
I'm sorry?
What's your name?
Tina refused to give officers her personal information. Based on Tina's inability to stand or walk straight, in addition to her slurred, incoherent speech, the officers deduced that Tina did not have any mental disability, but likely a drinking issue.
Who plays stupid?
That's her. She is extremely intoxicated. So, guess who gets to... Unless you're going to at least transport.
That's fine.
Oh my God! I can't breathe!
Is the jail gonna make me sit at a hospital?
No, she's not that drunk. She's walking, talking.
Okay.
Sir, are you alright? Hey, can I call 911?
Tina was trespassed from her neighbor's house for 1 year. She was driven to jail and charged with battery, larceny for taking the flyers, burglary for entering her neighbor's home, and resisting without violence. On January 15, 2024, a domestic disturbance call was placed to 911. Police officers arrived at the apartment complex and immediately made their way to apartment number 5, where paramedics had already arrived.
Where that?
Okay. They're in the back.
No, we all well.
Huh?
We all good.
She in the back.
What does that mean?
How long has she been like this?
Like 5 minutes.
Okay. I've got a pulse and very shallow breathing. Otherwise unresponsive.
Mario, come in my room.
Yeah, come on. Can we get the kids here?
Go in my room.
Who was with her?
They don't know what happened. It happened so fast.
Who-
I was
I know.
in my bed asleep.
Who was with her? Were you with her, man?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Were you guys drinking at all?
No.
No. Does she have any medical issues?
No.
Who is
That I
she to
know
you?
of.
Come on.
Who's
she's
she?
She's my favorite cousin.
Is your cousin? Okay.
Yes, my cousin.
All right.
Yeah, her jaw's all locked up.
Can I feel her?
She's breathing. I can see her breathing. Okay, so what happened?
I just seen her at the bottom of the pile and she did not wake up.
What do you?
I got the ambulance. That's water.
What do you?
I don't know
what do you mean? What do you mean a pile of people?
Because the victim was unconscious, the officer had to get testimony from the other people inside the apartment.
What do you mean she was at the bottom of the pile? What does that mean?
It was like, I don't know, everything was so fast. Like,
Was there a fight? Listen, I'm not trying to get in trouble. I'm trying to help her out. Like what? I'm trying to figure out what happened. Because I need to tell the paramedics.
I don't know what happened. I just seen her at the bottom of the pile.
What does that mean? There was a fight, okay? You don't have to say it, right? There's a fight. So run me through what happened.
We was all just playing around. We went. I don't know what happened to her. I came and she was on the bottom. I did not see what happened to her. I just saw her at the bottom and it was like 2 or 3 people on top of her.
Who was on top of her? Was the guy, the shirtless guy, I'm gonna guess? When I first came in, he said, "Oh, we're all good." That's a red flag. You know what I mean?
Just have a seat, Keisha, please. It's Lakeisha.
I'm trying to know what the going on. Right. That's all. That's it. I'm trying to
Keisha,
get with
come on.
her.
Okay.
I don't know what the going on.
I don't need that. I was in my own sleep.
The shirtless man was 24-year-old Keyshawn. He claimed he was also in his room asleep and had no idea what happened. The 2 witnesses were hesitant to talk about Keyshawn.
Right now, everything we have a party for my B-Day and everything that's right. Claps.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make sure everything is good.
Right.
I know how y'all is.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we're just making sure, man.
I
Like
know.
the ambulance is here now, so
Y'all know, y'all the police department.
You
It's
know?
my birthday, you know.
It's your
I
birthday.
just turned 24.
Okay. Good.
We having a good time.
Yeah. Okay.
We having a good time, so. Before, but it was like.
Okay, no. You have to say nothing. We just let it go. Nothing
It
at
was
all.
a Halloween party.
Nothing. No, nothing.
It was a Halloween party, but
Ain't no Halloween. Just let it go.
it was like
Nothing.
they let her go. She came with us.
Okay. Hey, what happened, man?
After what happened, I don't know what happened. Like she just collapsed out.
She
We
just
were
collapsed?
trying to figure out what was going on with her. And
Where were you at when it happened?
I was right there with my mom.
In here?
In here, yes sir.
With her?
Yes.
You said you were sleeping.
I was asleep.
She was asleep, but I woke her up.
Keyshawn claimed they were all drinking and partying for his birthday, and then his cousin just collapsed. But the officer noticed the woman in the white t-shirt didn't want Keyshawn to speak to them.
She had passed out.
Keisha, because you talking about Halloween, I feel like you need to lay down too. Come on, let's go lay down. Come on.
Baby, no,
Let's go
I'm
lay
finna
down.
talk to them. Look, this what happens.
Okay.
Me, I called y'all.
Right.
And that's what happens. Like, we called y'all and she was in the midst until, like, clapping.
Okay.
Listen to me, please.
We had made that phone call, like,
Right
in
when
the
she
whole.
collapsed right away. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Baby, listen to me. Let's go lay down. We all didn't have a little bit too much to drink tonight. Could we just go lay down, please?
We still needed to talk to him.
What type of things were you guys drinking tonight, Keyshawn?
It was nothing heavy. It was something light.
Yeah.
Like
What's
wine.
light to you? Wine?
Wine.
The paramedics strapped the female victim to a backboard and carefully carried her to the ambulance.
Were those 2 on top of her?
Huh?
Were those 2 on top of her when you came over?
Oh no, that lady, she wasn't even around.
It was just him. It was just him?
No.
She did say to the paramedics, like, before they got her on the chair, she was like, I just fell over and hit my head.
Who said that?
The girl.
yeah.
So, I mean, they're just very fit.
As the officers were discussing the strange testimonies, a man suddenly came running up the apartment stairs and into the apartment. He claimed he was the victim's brother.
Hey, man. What's going on, bossman?
You wanna knock my sister out? You knew I was coming.
Don't do this here, dear.
You knew I don't care. He knocked my sister out.
Don't do this here. I gotta stay here.
All right, let's go outside then. Come on. I'm finna whoop your boy.
Mama, no. Mama.
I gotta stay here. Y'all don't.
It's not made for that. It's not meant for that. It's not meant for that.
Okay, you need to go lay down, Keyshawn. Go lay down.
You been mad me for what? I ain't even do it. I ain't do this. I ain't do
The scene quickly erupted into chaos when Keyshawn's mother would not comfort him. He became extremely emotional and aggressive, forcing officers to hold him back as he tried to lunge at his mother.
I need to stop. Hey, dude. No, no. Over.
You wanna grab the police? Please! Please stop, he got a bad shoulder. He broke his foot.
Hey, give me one more here.
Keyshawn loudly claimed he was innocent, but handcuffs did not stop Keyshawn from continuing to put up a fight.
Don't me. I ain't doing it. Hey, so move in this car. Man, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. My cousin, bro. I ain't doing it, bro. No, I'm getting arrested for what, bro? So you can hit me? Are you kidding me? Man, I ain't doing it, bro.
During the struggle, Keyshawn punched one of the officers in the face. He was charged with 2 felony counts of aggravated battery to an officer and 2 felony counts of resisting arrest. On the morning of April 10th, 2025, police received a call from a woman who was extremely upset. She claimed an unknown male vandalized her home and car.
I just woke up this morning and my entire house has been spray painted and something was done to my car. So it's spray painted in black spray paint. I don't know. And
Are you,
they left the spray paint cans in front of my house. It's fine.
Are you having any okay. Are you having any issues like with any of your neighbors or?
Nope. Nope.
Based on her description of the vandalism, it seemed like a very specific and targeted attack. Officers arrived at the woman's house and saw firsthand the extent of the damage.
My husband said don't go out until the police come. I'm really freaked out because my husband's not even home.
Your husband's not even home?
No, he's not.
You're home alone?
I'm home alone.
All right.
And I woke up to the...
What's your name?
I'm having
No, it's okay.
a panic attack.
No. Yeah.
What's done is done. Next is sorting through it.
And he poured something in the car. He was wearing. Sorry. We didn't think he was wearing gloves. Because we have it on the radio camera. So we got it on that one, pouring stuff in the car.
The unknown male suspect had actually poured sugar into the woman's gas tank. She claimed the man may have looked familiar, but she didn't know from where.
It's some old guy. And there's a logo on his jacket, but we can't see what the logo is.
Okay.
And we don't know what he poured in the car. And I don't know why he wrote on my...
Does your husband know?
Nope. Now, the one thing he said, and he thinks he's being a little paranoid, about a year ago I had a car accident with a guy down on Bassett, right? That's Bassett over there, yeah. But he's never given us any trouble. But
The vandalism occurred around 4:55 in the morning. The police spoke to one of the neighbors, and they showed the officer their home security cameras that caught an unknown car on the street around the same time.
Stuff like this is intended to be just random, right? So there's most likely, unless he made a mistake or a wrong house, there's most likely some nexus. How many kids do you have?
2, but they're both in college.
They're both in college.
Hey, he's asking me, you don't think it's anybody that, like, he's asking me, like, maybe it's usually not random when stuff like that happens. It's something, so maybe they did the wrong...
I sent you a picture of that guy from last year. I think it kind of looks like him, to be honest with you.
You do?
Yeah, take a look at it and have them compare. I don't have the side by side, but it's the photo guy. Yeah, our son.
Oh, yeah.
And I have his name on his insurance card. I'm going to send that to you, too.
Okay.
The woman's husband was pretty sure the unknown vandal was the man she had gotten into a car accident with the previous year. The man's name was Mr. Dietz, and the officer went to pay him a visit.
knock louder. I hear like a TV or something on. Upside door. Hello. Hello. How you doing? Go ahead.
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone? You have a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want me out or in? You guys want to
Yeah,
come
we'll
in?
soon step in.
It's rainy. Come on
All
inside.
right, thank you.
I mean, no need for you guys to be outside if it's rainy. Come on in, man.
All right, all right.
Thank you guys for your service, man.
Thank you.
A lot of you guys are usually ex-service, so yeah, don't mind the plan. He's inside because it's cold outside.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to straighten up. I've been bouncing between houses.
Oh, yeah?
I got 2 houses. This one, I got one in Parma Heights that I'm trying to finish up so I can sell it.
Mr. Dietz seemed friendly. When Officer Salazar questioned him directly about the vandalism incident, he claimed he had no idea what he was talking about.
You don't know anything about that?
No, I've been here.
You've been here?
This is my residence.
Yeah. Well, did you have some issues with the people over there?
No, I haven't been anywhere but here.
Yeah.
I've been here all night.
Yeah.
No, I got up. I've been here. I haven't been anywhere.
All right. Well,
why? What's going on?
Before we go any further, hang on. I gotta read this to you. All right. You have the right to remain silent.
I don't have anything to hide. I was here all night.
Okay. You were here all night?
Yeah.
See, the problem is we got video cameras. All right.
Who has video?
The complainant does. We got you on video. We got you, your vehicle.
Mr. Dietz became very quiet after that. He stared at the officer for a few more moments before finally unleashing everything he had been holding back.
So,
I was there then. If you got me on video, I was there.
Yeah.
Why?
Because she ran through the side of my truck, and she claimed that she was going 30 miles an hour in a 25. She was going every bit of 60, and I still have not yet finished the goddamn, my medical still isn't done yet. She ran into me in 23 in the front of my house. Mm-hmm. My truck is turned, and she's trying to drive through the side of my truck. Sir, you didn't have your directional on. Didn't have my directional on. You're driving through the side of my goddamn truck's 8,000 pounds of truck and say she's going 30? Right. 30?
I wasn't there for that, but...
I know, but when I looked in my big West Coast mirrors, those are semis. My wheels are turned. I got the whole lane, and she runs into the side of my truck. The attorney in Rocky River, I fired her the day before. She's supposed to take over the case when I was in her office on Friday because she wanted information. She wanted information because of the neck. And the neck's only part of the problem. Both of my shoulders are up.
Since Mr. Dietz was now interested in talking, the officers asked him what exactly he did when he went to the woman's house.
I'm pissed off at the...
I know, so what'd you do? I don't understand. We're just trying to catch up.
Huh?
We're just trying to catch up on what's going on. What'd you do over there at her house?
I spray painted on her house.
Why?
Because she's a...
What else did you do?
That's it. I tried putting sugar in the car. Oh, now you got another car for the kid? Oh, you're doing great. She's losing the house. After my big teeth attorney get a hold of her, that house is gone. The $100,000 insurance policy that the insurance covers, oh, it ain't gonna cover near enough. Because the big attorney that 120 gets, 100,000 ain't gonna cover it, baby. 100,000 ain't gonna cover it. 100,000 scratching the surface.
Mr. Dietz had confessed to the crime, and he didn't seem ashamed or apologetic about it at all. So they informed Mr. Dietz that he was going to be arrested.
Put your hands behind your back, okay?
No, Rob.
Word. Thank you.
Do you have any pets or anything?
No, but I got my African violets over in the other house. I put ice on them every other day. Everything in here is pretty wet right now.
Your furnace, or not your furnace, that was a wrong thing I said there. Your oven, everything's off.
Yeah, everything's off. I burned a roast the other night. I fell asleep. And then I got yelled at for, I changed the drain in the front. The city didn't bring it high enough, so I changed it to bring it higher.
Yeah, man, what a mess.
Well, they were supposed to, see how high the other lady is over here? They should have brought that as high, because when she paid to have it brought up, they didn't bring it up high enough, so I changed it around, and I brought it up how they should have. And where the drain is right now is where it should have been, and I was filling it in, and the cops say, oh, you can't be doing that. Well, it should have been that high.
The woman and her husband filed a protection order against Mr. Dietz, who faced felony vandalism charges, along with misdemeanor counts of aggravated menacing. We bet all these neighbors were grateful to the police for stepping up and protecting them from these very unhinged people. If you have good neighbors, be thankful for them.